You are breaking the law.
Show me the law.
Well, then you are violating the Constitution.
That is a lie, and you know it.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris. I'm here with my best friend, Marshall Teague, promoting his movie, Last Ounce of Courage. This is a film that everybody needs to see.
He gave his life for his country. What did my dad die for, Bob?
That's what happens in war.
No, I mean, why'd he die? He gave his life for his country. So, what are we doing? What are you doing?
I lost a brother in Vietnam. So, so I could feel the pain that Marshall was going through in this film.
I had become so bitter and blind to what was going on around me, I asked God to forgive me. I kept thinking about my son.
From the first second that I read the script, I knew. I knew right then it was something special. It wasn't like anything I had read before. It wasn't just a script. It had a script with a meaning in it. Not only a meaning, but something that I personally believe in.
What did you say to him?
Told him to come home. And I told him to defend our freedoms with his last ounce of courage.
Action! Bob Revere is a man and a soldier that believes in his country deeply, but due to a traumatic experience in his life, took a step back inside himself.
Sitting around here watching it disappear just like everybody else. Not what makes me any different than the next guy that just sits around and does nothing.
His grandson basically lit a fire under him to bring back the patriot that he always was. Our freedoms are being taken away from us one by one. Well, that's how we're taking them back, one at a time.
Okay, all extras back to first positions, please.
This is the only movie in my life that I've ever promoted that I'm not in. This film does mean a lot to me of how incredible it is.
Mayor Revere has taken the law into his own hands to promote his own religion.
I take offense to your politically motivated actions, and I'm here to protect my rights as an American citizen.
The themes of the film themselves are pretty straightforward. It is freedom. When you think of freedoms, it is all our freedoms that we as a nation enjoy every single day. We enjoy the freedom of speech, for instance, and freedom of religion.
There's a scene where Marshall's up on top of a building giving a talk. It was so riveting, and most of it was ad-libbing. He ad-libbed a lot of this speech, and which he told me later, and I thought, my gosh.
My fight is about freedom and taking back what has been stolen from us. We are losing freedoms, one by one, that our forefathers, our brothers in arms, and my son died for. It is time we stood up for what they died for what we believe in. We can't be silent anymore. The silence has to stop, and it has to stop today. We fight for freedom.
I just want to encourage everyone that's listening to me right now to go see this movie, because you will not be disappointed.
This is freedom. This is freedom. This is freedom. This is freedom.
If everybody asks a question of themselves, what can I do, instead of just sit here, then the movie's accomplished what it went out to accomplish.
This is freedom.